Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have a holiday inspired look planned to show you guys. I think it'll just look really nice for the holiday time in general. It's really glittery and sparkly and pretty. Let's get started. So I already started by washing my face and moisturizing it, and now I'm going to be prepping my skin with this Professionals primer, the little baby one. Applying some on my nose, my cheeks, my forehead, and my chin. I apply a very little amount just because it's not like I have such huge pores. And now I'm going to be prepping my lips with this Skin Iceland Berry Lip Fix. Got this in my Ipsy bag. I feel like everything I have is like samples for my Ipsy. Okay, so I'm going to be starting out with my eyes today. So I'm going to obviously start by priming them. I don't usually prime my eyelids. I know that sounds bad, but since this is a holiday look, going to be like the whole night, I would recommend using a primer. So I'm going to be using the Lorac Behind the Scenes eyeshadow primer, and I'm just going to be applying this all over my eyelids. I'm going to be setting that primer with my little Smashbox palette. So I'm going to be going in with this first shade here, the white shade, going in with my Anastasia brush on the fluffy side, and I'm just going to be putting this all over my eyelid. I'm going to be going in with my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I love this palette, and I think it has, can't even open it. I think it has such great colors for the holiday time. So yeah, let's get into it. So I'm going to be starting by going in. This is an Ulta blending crease brush. Don't know the numbers, but it looks like that. I'm going to be going in with this shade right here, and I'm going to be going in on my crease with this. Try to be very, very light-handed because I don't want it to look too heavy. And doing the same for the other side. Now I'm going to be going in with the color right above it, and I'm just going over top in my crease, just to add a little bit more definition. Okay, so now after cleaning off my Anastasia Fluffy blending brush, I'm going to go in with this bright orange shade right here. Ooh, she pigmented. I'm going to be starting out right here on the outer corner of my eye and just carefully blending it inwards and then blending it down to my lash line as well, just so it kind of creates this crater around the lid of my eye. So now I'm going to be going in with this dark cranberry shade right here and just going over top that red shade and doing the same exact thing. Kind of just blending it into my crease a bit and downwards. Now I'm going to be going back in with this blending crease brush, and I'm just going to be blending everything out. And once you've blended for about like 45 minutes, making sure that it's all nice and blended, now I'm going to be going in with this Ipsy T35 Precision Blending Brush. Of course, got this in my Ipsy. It's like the cutest brush ever. But I'm going to be going in with this black shade right here. And yes, I know black is a very scary color to go into with eyeshadow because it can easily get really dark, and you just got to make sure you apply the right amount. So I'm just going to be tapping ever so lightly into the black. And I'm going to be tapping this right on my outer corner and smoking it out a little bit just in the same exact motions I did with the other colors. So I'm going to be tapping right there in the outer corner and then kind of blending it into my lash line and then blending it into my crease. And now, just to make sure it just kind of diffuses into the eye, I'm going to be going in with little circular motions. Now I'm going to be going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and this little shaping concealer brush, and I'm just going to be taking the brush and getting a little bit of product on there, and I'm going to be putting the concealer all over my lid. And kind of bringing it out to a wing. Okay, I'm going to be doing the same thing with the other lid, trying to make it as symmetrical as possible. Now I'm going to be going in with this Luxie 239 Precision Shader Brush. Going back into the palette, I'm going to be taking this shade right here and just packing it onto this brush. And I'm going to be filling in where I just put the concealer, that whole little wing. I know it looks a little crazy right there, but don't worry, we're gonna clean it up. And I'm just going to be touching up, putting a little bit more black to define it a little bit more. Now I'm going to be taking a wet tissue and just cleaning that all up right under my eye. Now I'm going to be going in with foundation. Since we already primed our face, I'm going to be using the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation, and this is in the shade Medium Olive. And I don't like to apply too much, I just apply 4 dots on my whole face, and taking my beauty blender, and I'm just going to be blending all this out. I like starting out applying a little bit just so I know if I need to add more because it is buildable. Now going back in and taking a little drop and putting it on my forehead. Going back in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in the shade Light Medium. I'm going to be going right under my eyes with this. And I only like to apply 2 little dots under my eyes because a little goes a long way. It's really high coverage. So I'm going to be kind of lining up that wing that I just did, making sure it's really clean. I'm going to be going in with my Airspun Translucent Powder, and I'm going to be going in with this e.l.f. Total Face Brush, and I'm going to be packing this right under my eyes. Can you see all the powder? Okay, I'm going to let that sit and bake for a little bit. Taking my Anastasia Brow Definer in the shade Medium Brown, I'm just going to be brushing up my brows and making a fine line right underneath the front. Now I'm going to be wiping off this powder and just taking the excess and just putting it on my face. Taking this crown brush, I don't know what it's called, but I just use this with my Tarte Amazonian Clay Bronzer. Bronzing is really important this time of the year for me because it's when I'm the most pale and we need to bring some color back into our face. Now taking this Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in the shade Feisty and taking this Real Techniques Fluffy powder brush. I'm just going to be putting this on the apples of my cheeks. And I like to just apply a little bit to the nose. Now for a highlight, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Glow Kit, and I'm going to be taking the 3 shades Bubbly, Sunburst, and Dripping in Gold on this Eco Tools highlighting fan brush, and just applying my highlights. That looks gorgeous, I love it. A little bit on the tip of my nose, down the bridge of it, and on my Cupid's bow. I'm not the best at wing liners, so don't come for me, but I'm going to be using the Scone Tattoo Waterproof Liner. And I don't know if I could do this on camera, but I'm going to try to, and if you can't see it, sorry. I'm going to have to do this off camera, but I will come back when I have my eyeliner and my lashes on. Okay, so now my lashes and my eyeliner are on. So when I stopped filming to put on my eyeliner and lashes, I actually dropped my phone and I completely shattered it. So right now I'm really trying to contain myself right now, but I'm really upset. But we gotta finish the tutorial, so I'm going to be blending in my lashes, my real lashes with the fake ones with this Benefit the Real mascara. There we have the lashes and liner on and poppin'. Now for lips, I'm going to be using the Fenty Gloss Bomb. This is actually my mom's. Thanks, Mom, for letting me use this. And I'm just going to be applying it all over my lips, all over my lips. Yeah, so this is the complete and final makeup look. If you guys like this video and like this look, please give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below if you haven't done so already, because that would mean the world to me. And I hope you guys have a great holiday season, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!